Europe is on fire this morning, keying in off of Asia, keying in off of what the U.S. did. That is 5 markets up, 1 market down, putting pressure to the upside here in the U.S. of A. Dow futures up 96 points this morning. S&P futures up 11.75, and the NASDAQ futures up 35.50. So we are going to be moving higher off of this this move that we had yesterday. So any of you that had and slept with any of the stocks last night, congratulations. Those of you that took Tesla into the close yesterday, congratulations. You got about a 15, 16 point pop this morning. All right, so in the news, all that you really need to know about is Ukraine and Russia. That is what's moving the market. Bitcoin rises as the cryptocurrencies, as Craig was talking about, try to rebound after the major sell-off yesterday. 10-year U.S. Treasury yield inches higher with the focus on Russia's invasion of the Ukraine. All of those things in Kiev, bracing for the Russian attack. That's the capital of the Ukraine, and that's what's happening right now. So again, inflation gauge up 5.2% for the biggest annual gain since 1983. Things are costing more here in the U.S. of A. Market has just gotten a beat down from the Russian and Ukraine invasion, and the futures here are higher based on that already happening. Let's say good morning to everybody here in the room, and then we'll get to some trades and get you dialed in for this morning trading. Okay, Sinan, good morning to you. Nasdaq, good morning. Hey, Aggie, great to have you here this morning again. Thank you for leading us yesterday in a nice and memorable mentoring session. Each and every Thursday, we do that from 3:15 to 4 o'clock. Yep. Cornelia, good morning to you. Itai, good morning. DVG, thank you, and good morning to you, my friend. Great to have you here this morning. Absolutely. Short day for you today. Okay, well, let's get out of the gate early and often and make it happen. Axel, good morning. Eddie, good morning. Paid off your site? Yes, absolutely. With the Tesla trades yesterday, for sure. Thanawat, good morning. Klaus, good morning to you. Cornelia, good morning. And good morning, DVG. Done 10, 15 minutes. Well, let's make it a good 10, 15 minutes. Silverio, good morning. Alejandro, good morning to you. Great to have you here in the room. Clifton, good morning. Good morning, Steve B. Raul, good morning to you. Good morning, AAACP. Great to have you here this morning. Tony, good morning. Good morning, Julio. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Lane. Good morning, Max. Scott V, good morning. And good morning, Mohammed. Hey, I do have a special announcement here this morning. All of you that can hear me here, we've got a winner of the T-shirt competition. The percentage, the SPY percentage, that winner is Virgil C. Virgil from the trading room. Virgil, if you're here this morning, congratulations to you. And you guessed up 1.47%, and you were right on the penny here. So again, Virgil, congratulations to you. Clifton will get you the T-shirt. Just communicate with him today, get him the address, and get ready to rock and roll as we start this beautiful Friday session here in the room. Yeah, great job. I know Mayor was talking about more downside, and Virgil took the upside and 1.47% higher. Great job this morning. Let's talk some stocks this morning before we get this day started. We got about 2 minutes left. I do like the CVNA trade over 135 this morning. I'll paint this one green so everybody knows. CVNA long over 135 this morning. We'll be watching that stock here this morning. Also, Etsy this morning over 148. Etsy, this is my key stock this morning. Hopefully this stock will do it for us. 148 to the upside. It has gapped up very nicely this morning. And then finally is the Foot Locker trade, FL to the downside under this, I think it's 30. Yeah, 30.50. So if it comes up higher, we're going to take this to the downside. Okay, FL under 30.50. We'll watch all three of these this morning as we get the day started. Hey, Clifton and Gabe are here, trading at support team. Craig Nehemiah handling all of our cryptocurrency. Matt's in the house as well. And Aggie has joined us today. You'll hear from her a little bit later on. My trading partner, our leader, Mayor Barack, trying to make a comeback today on this Friday after having a small losing day yesterday. Hopefully get after it this morning. And here he comes. Hey, partner.
Losing days got small.
It's all relative, my friend. All relative. So good morning to you. How are you?
I'm good. Hi, guys. It was not small.
Here we go. All right. Here comes the opening bell. Harold had his charts up there. We should be ready to rock and roll today.
Hi, traders.
Hopefully we get a quick move this morning. Everything is higher.
Unbelievable what happened yesterday.
Yeah. Yep. Unbelievable.
And We do have a winner, the t-shirt winner who expected this. I don't know. I mean,
Crystal
Wow.
ball, Mayor. Crystal ball.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, Etsy's going to be 145 now. Traders 145 long Etsy this morning. If we can get this to top, it'll make our day. ETSY long 145.
Main candidate, as you can see here on my screen, is Footlocker FL, which is down 26%. Dell is also interesting. DELL down 9%. Also watching Beyond down 11, but Beyond has a volume issue sometimes, so let's wait and see. LPSN is down 26%. Some big movers today. And lucky enough, market's not having a huge move, which makes things much easier. You were with me here yesterday. This was hard for me, anyway.
Yeah, tough day to trade yesterday. Get that direction correctly. Watch this entry on Etsy, ETSY. Long the stock, I'm looking for 4 points to the upside. 4 points to the upside.
Too early and too spready to trade Dell, which may move under the lows now, but without me, if it will.
Okay, here we go. Target 149 here on Etsy. Target 149, Etsy, ETSY.
Watching FL under 30.30 for short. It's very early, mind your quantity. Just triggered, I'm short. FL.
I'm also short FL traders.
Which is
I will add underneath the
30.15.
close. Thank you, Raul. Appreciate that. Because we're going to feature Raul coming up here, first part of March. Let's go through the interview here in the trading room.
It's gonna move over 30.70, I'll be out. Small stop loss in Dell in case it moves the wrong way. It's early. It's always a bit tricky to trade during these times.
$140 will be my stop loss on Etsy.
I'm out of FL. May take another trade soon. I'm probably going to take another trade. Just don't want to get stuck with it moving higher. Next time the entry should probably be around the lows. I'm watching LPSN for short under 70.70.
Watch this Etsy trade. Again, entry was 144. 140 stop loss. I'm still in the FL trade. Just holding on here. 31 will be my stop loss. FL. Good job, DVG. Way to go. Quick and easy, just like you needed this morning. For those of you that took the CVNA trade, if you managed to get into that trade, congratulations. I did not. We talked about a pre-market go at 135. It's printing 137.
Another entry in FL is going to be under 30.20. I'm going to make another move in shorting FL under 30.20. Stock is down 27%. It's likely to move lower, and I'm short for the second time.
Gonna to add
I'm
under
just
30
trying-
here on FL. Adding under 30 on the break here. FL, come on. Wow, CVNA rocketing higher.
Guys, watch SQ for long over 118.
Here goes our Etsy trade again, looking for 149 if we can get there.
S&P initial move is up. We'll take a short in Dell under 50. It's closed. DELL. Oh, LPSN. I missed
Size
it.
now on FL, full share size on FL, cover point 2950.
LPSN. Shorted LPSN, spiked up, not spiked up, moved up a little bit. So I had the opportunity to short it. FL is doing good. Looking for a partial. And
Taking
I
the
will
partial
take
here,
the-
Mayor, 29.55. So I got a little bit more, 29.51. Okay, I'm out 3/4 of the trade FL,
I'm still holding.
and it runs, Mayor. Good job. Very nice.
Now took my partial.
Good trade.
Thanks. Well, covered my first loss. Did it? I'm up $200. No, actually I'm down $100. Did not cover my first trade.
Anything close to 29 on FL, I'll come out of the rest of the
Sure,
trade.
let's see. Scott.
Yeah, I'm in the trade there at 144.
Oh, wow.
145 would be a nice entry. We're at the VWAP line. Target 139.
I'm gonna go long over 145 if it's in move higher.
Oh,
I shorted the LPSN, which is not doing so well. Moving it on. However, if LPSN will come down under 1765, I could add. Did Etsy just move over 145? I didn't watch.
it did. It did. As you were speaking there, it did.
I didn't watch.
It's coming again.
That'll be small size. And I'm gonna go long if it moves again over 145 here.
Always
Just
add.
missed it. That's for one kind of lows. One is holding up. S&P is holding at highs, but the Nasdaq is coming down. LPSN is not doing well. Well, I think I should be lucky not getting into this one.
Wow, Etsy. 140 is my stop loss. Always has been. Yeah, Dirk, that's awesome. Good for you. And getting your quantities right is key. So keeping things in check, making sure you're not over trading over. Wow, coming out of the FL trade. The rest of the shares here at 29.15, 29.16. I'm out of the FL trade. All shares gone FL. And just waiting on Etsy here. If it drops to 140 here, I'm out of the trade. But Mayor, be happy you didn't get in.
Bat Collector said YNDX below 22.92.
Here, back higher.
Good job, Dirk. Very happy to hear that. Just be careful, you know, it's not easy to move from 100 shares to 400, but very happy to hear that. Yeah, BA looks great for long. Absolutely, and the S&P is holding up. We can consider going long BA over 203.50. Actually now, let's go long. BA over 203.50.
Sitting here at the deciding point on Etsy. While BA is now under, or FL is under 29. Still holding on to Etsy.
I'm long BA.
And a little bit more here. And I'm out of the Etsy trade with a loss. Etsy trade with a losing trade. Etsy just turned me red for the morning. And ETS.
I'm gonna add some to LPSN. The 17.65, which is now hitting. Headed to LPSN.
Bat Collector said $LPSN below 17.54, stop 70
My
cents.
LPSN short. Boeing is failing. Removing some more size in FL. Oh, Boeing spiked down. I'm still there. Why? S&P didn't do anything. Oh, I'm stuck with Boeing. I'm not moving out on spikes. It's a big spike and not doing well. Actually doing very bad. Oh. I do not move out on spikes. Oh.
Bat Collector said $LPSN,
Wow, Etsy, and that's
stop
exactly
order
why
at
you have to have a stop
17.5.
loss. Running lower now.
I'm hit bad in Boeing. Finally, it stopped spiking lower. I could have my stop under 200, which is way over what I anticipated. One of my important rules is never move out on spikes, and that was definitely a spike in Boeing. Now, I'm not really expecting Boeing to get back to the highs. I'm just hoping to have a smaller loser somewhere around if it moves up to 202.
Bat Collector said $RUSL below 11.
Wow, Etsy. Incredible. What a sell-off.
Bat Collector said $YNDX cancelled.
Okay, so the S&P gave up on the highs, came down, but did not move under the lows.
Bag collector said dollar del, below 50.6.
The PSN is not doing well. Maybe, just maybe, Boeing will change direction from here. My thoughts on Apple. Apple is trending lower, clearly, like the Nasdaq. But I don't see an advantage shorting it or going long. LPC is giving me some trouble. I'm going to stop it over 1850. LPSN. I'm starting red.
Yeah, I'm just a bit red this morning as well.
Bag collector said dollar del, partial 49.97.
Yeah, I'm thinking about SQ and Scott, what's your opinion about this one? Should we go long and well?
Yeah, we'll take a look at SQ here on the chart and on the daily. I mean, I do like it long. If anything, right now, market bouncing back, it's pulled down just underneath the VWAP. Anything through the VWAP mirror would look good, although that's a little ways away. Probably take the round number 113.50, maybe 114. I go 113.50 right around in there on SQ.
Yeah, I think I'll wait for 114. We'll make sure it's going up.
Bag collector said dollar del, 49.65.
CBNA long this morning at the 125.50. And stop loss will be lower today on CBNA. Watch this one together.
Posted SQ over 114. Whatever I do now is smaller size. I'm not doing well. I do not want to take a big risk. Big question now about what Boeing is going to do next. FL is doing great. Only small size left. Nvidia looks fine for a long, over 237.50 if the market will move higher. mRNA, yeah, it looks good for a short. Yeah, you got it right. Clearly downtrending. Nvidia looks good right over here. I should. Okay. Nvidia over 237.50. I'm long, so I didn't have time to post it. Now, and SQ may trigger soon. I can see that the S&P is moving back to the highs, so that's a good indication that the market wants to move higher from here. And anyway, we started in green today, so it's likely that we will move higher today, especially after yesterday. SQ may trigger soon. SQ just triggered. I'm long. Point in NVIDIA, it's not enough.
140 now on Etsy. I'm going to come back into this trade, ETSY, long 140. Two trades here off the bottom here, CVNA and Etsy. Let's get this to go for us.
Would really like to see the S&P moving over the highs. It did move higher and it's close to the highs, but we do need this spike over the highs and more for NVIDIA to continue and for SQ to continue. Here comes NVIDIA, come on NVIDIA. ZM, I'll take a look at ZM. ZM has a beautiful downtrend formation and it's a very beautiful bear flag formation and lots of downside momentum, which looks beautiful for a short, 122.50 I think. I didn't check the volume though. SQ stop is under the lows on 1164. I'm calling some more FL here.
Because if you're in the CVNA trade,
just moved me to green territory in FL.
Great, Mayor. In the CVNA traders, again, target's going to be closer to 128 on CVNA. Market needs to help us here.
Not that it looks like that right now, it looks like it's uptrending. But I think with everything that's going on in the world right now, it already made a big upside move, gap up, and then tomorrow, and then later, in my opinion, it should continue coming down. OSDK is moving up with a beautiful upside momentum. Should probably continue. Don't really see the technical entry there. It was a little bit 54.50 or so. Right now it's a bit late. S&P moved higher, now it's getting back to the middle of the range. This is also why NVIDIA pulled back down. And my result today is mainly going to be dictated by 3 open trades that I have: SQ, BA, and NVIDIA. FL turned out to be a winner. $150 winner after covering my initial loss. I do have a loser in LPSN, and then of course NVIDIA and the rest. weakness proving us to it wants to move a lot higher. You could add over 238.50. I will add some. Over 238.50. Just added. Now it's proving to that it wants to continue higher.
CVNA target 128.
It's not a big gamble here in NVIDIA, especially because I started an event today. Can't afford to take a big risk. Anyway, the market is in the middle of the range, so it's very hard to say where the market's going. You're trading ETSY, Scott, now?
I am. Yep, I'm waiting for ETSY at 140 to enter. And just looking, I'm in the CVNA trade.
SQ could come under the low soon, and I will be out. 111.58. Ooh, I'm out. That's an unpleasant trade. And I'm getting a dip into red. Now it's all up to NVIDIA and Boeing. I probably need both of them to become winners in order to get back to green. And that just doesn't look reasonable now when the S&P is moving down to the lows. Who knows? Next crisis, Taiwan.
Right.
Who knows? Unbelievable what's going on in Europe now. Really unbelievable. A war in Europe, who would have imagined? And then the world will say, never again. And of course it will happen again.
Always does.
Scott, it's only the fault of you guys.
I know.
I
Leadership
mean,
in
come
Washington.
on, seriously. You show weakness and everything is like breaking apart. You only need a US president to show weakness and that's it. Everything is like breaking apart.
Yeah, they just run over us is what happens, you know? Show weakness and then boom, get run over and then you're the small dog of the group. Litter.
It's crazy.
But you know, either way, creates the volatility that we need, creates the trading opportunities that we need, and it's been great trading. It's been a little difficult, as you and I talked about the other day. It's the day when we had the big, huge gap down. It's tough to really say, hey, listen, I'm going to go short in a big, huge gap down like that. Yesterday, we ended up, I think, right after you left, we ended up going long the market and had a nice ride yesterday. And this morning, okay, I'm just a little bit red this morning, but hopefully we'll catch fire here maybe to the upside with some of these longs.
Now Nvidia giving me some trouble. And Boeing is about to take me out, actually just did. I'm out. Oh boy. Last open trade is Nvidia. And this is
Sure,
red
so
too.
one trade that could take me out of the red here is the CVNA trade. Etsy, no trade. It's starting to falter to the downside.
I think I'm gonna finish this day in red. And nothing gonna help me get back to green now, I think.
Bat Collector said $RUSL.
cannot take the
Target
risk
is 10.4/9.8.
trying to get back to green. Stop in Nvidia is gonna be another lows, which is extremely close. Just step in, I'm out. It is a red day and a red week.
Guys had the hot hand, Raul. DVG doing very well, so it's great. And that's what the room is all about. You know, we just have to can't rely only on yourself. Obviously, take advantage of everybody here in the room, looking at posting their trades and being able to learn from everybody else. Do it unselfishly. DVG nibbling on the Tesla trade here. Okay.
Only trade I've got open is FL, very small quantity. At least, you know, something green in my eyes. Now that everything else is closed, the only one I've got, the only green color I've got in front of me, just one green color is FL, but that's not going to save my account. Oh boy.
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Sam today. Or maybe taking the day off. Yeah, there you go, DVG. Tesla's bouncing here on the bottom. I'm still biased to the upside. If you're watching the overall indexes, the SPY and the triple Qs were right at yesterday's close. So if we're going to bounce, it's going to be right about here. It's great to keep an eye on that as you're trading the overall indexes.
Facebook is relatively weak today. It's uptrending, but it's relatively weak. It's down 0.7%. And at this time, the S&P is at 0. So relative weakness in Facebook, but I wouldn't do anything about it. It's not long, not short, nothing.
Bat Collector said $RUSL, partial 10.47, break-even stop on rest.
Well, FL is the only thing that worked for me, really.
Yep, myself too. FL was a good winning trade.
Started down 20%, I think.